Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Album versus Album. So, last time it was Metallica, Ride the Lightning versus Master of Puppets. Ride the Lightning came out on top on that one. Today, we are going to be talking about two classic albums from Iron Maiden. We're going to be talking about the 1982 album, The Number of the Beast, and the 1983 album, Peace of Mind. Who came out on top? Let's find out. So this time I actually was able to do different polls on different social medias to get a little bit more of a response. I actually did one over on Instagram, over on Facebook, and on Twitter. So if you weren't involved in these and you would like to be involved in them next time, you can go follow me on Instagram at oldhead.tx or on Facebook under Old Head Podcast, and the same thing for Twitter under Old Head Podcast. So anyway, let's get started and let's first talk about The Number of the Beast. So this album was released in 1982. It was the first album to feature vocalist Bruce Dickinson and the last to feature drummer Clive Burr. It was produced by Martin Birch at Battery Studios in London, England. And this album to me is really fucking good because it retains a little bit of the raw energy from the Paul Di'Anno albums, which I really enjoy, but it introduces Bruce Dickinson in a really great way because Invaders is a really great intro for Bruce Dickinson. It's very energetic. It kind of bridges the gap, I guess, between the two worlds, the Di'Anno and Bruce Dickinson. And then right after that, you got Children of the Damned, so you really get to hear Bruce shining and hear him in all his vocal glory. Aside from that, you've got straight up motherfucking classics on this album. Hallowed Be Thy Name, Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, arguably the most famous Iron Maiden song. And overall, it's just a really great sounding record. Of course, the performances are fucking amazing. I don't have anything but amazing things to say about this album because it is truly amazing. It's one of those albums that it pretty much is up there. If you're going to look up heavy metal in the dictionary, this album is probably going to be up there. The Number of the Beast. Let's move on to Peace of Mind. This album came out in 1983, and it was the first to feature drummer Nico McBrain. And it was also produced by Martin Birch, but this time at Compass Point Studios in the Bahamas. Quite a different scene for these dudes. And to me, this album has a little bit more of a laid-back feel. It's not quite as aggressive as Number of the Beast. It has kind of a slow start. The songs are a little more mid-tempo. They seem like they're a little bit more to the point, concise songs for Maiden anyway. Obviously, it's got classics. The Trooper, a classic fucking song. Die With Your Boots On, another one of my favorites. And it is, once again, a fucking classic Iron Maiden album. It's amazing performances, amazing production. But I have to say, out of the two, it's the one that has less about it that sticks with me. I think it's maybe because the songs seem a little less urgent. And I don't know if maybe that's because they were recording this in the Bahamas and everything's all beautiful and relaxing and maybe they didn't feel so aggressive this time. But it's still a fucking amazing album. I don't know what else I can possibly say about it. It really does feel, though, like it's kind of an in-between album. So you had Number of the Beast, and then Iron Maiden were taking this step over to Power Slave, and then Peace of Mind is kind of what happened in the interim. So it feels like it's transitional, like they're figuring out where they're going to go, still making fucking amazing music while they're doing it. But anyway, Peace of Mind. So let's see how these all stacked up with all of the polls that I did. So over on Instagram, Number of the Beast won with 55% of the votes. That is 38 votes for Number of the Beast and 31 votes for Peace of Mind. So that's actually pretty close for those two there. And then over on Facebook, Number of the Beast won with 72% of the vote. That's 81 votes for Number of the Beast and 31 votes for Peace of Mind. So bigger gap there. And then over on Twitter, Number of the Beast once again won with 70% of the vote, 49 votes for Number of the Beast, and 21 votes for Peace of Mind. That comes up to a total of 168 votes for Number of the Beast and 83 votes for Peace of Mind. So, there you have it. The winner of this edition of Album versus Album is the Number of the Beast. If there needed to be a tiebreaker, this would also have been my choice. It's a motherfucking classic album. That's all you got to say about it. So anyway, thanks to all of you out there who voted and are keeping this really fucking fun. Like I said, if you want to join in the next time I do one of these, go follow me on Instagram, oldhead.tx, or on Facebook and Twitter under Old Head Podcast. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please put your comments down below. Put your comments on which album you would have voted for if you could have voted. Or just talk about Iron Maiden, because they're a fucking amazing metal band and one of my favorites. So, we will see you guys again next time for the next album versus album. Thanks.